G'day guys, it's John from productivegarden.com, and I'm just going to be going through my Langstroth hive today. I've got bees in this Langstroth hive. They've been here since May 2013. It's now November 2013, and I've just recently, a few days ago, got some bees in my top bar hive, so it's good to get an idea of what goes on each. Now I'm sort of in their flight path now, so they're going to be gathering around a bit, so I shouldn't really be there. But I'll open this up, we'll have a look. I'm going to have a look at the brood nest first. Now the reason I do that is because that's the bit they really don't want me going in too much. And then I'll put the honey super back on top and we'll have a look at that. So we'll get the clip off first. Okay, now when I put the clip off, I always put it to the front because that's the bit where I don't walk, and that means I'm not going to step on it. Now I've just got to undo these clips. Alright, 2 clips at the front, 2 clips at the back. Rightio, now I'll give him a bit of smoke in the front. Okay, just a little bit there. Rightio, get my hive tool off. I'll lever this top up. It's pretty well stuck down. I can actually see here they've even put propolis in the little vents there, so obviously they don't like too much airflow through there. Okay, I've got that off. I'll put a little bit of smoke under there and let it do the work in the top. Right, yeah, just put that down. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of, sometimes on the videos it doesn't look like I'm getting much smoke out of there, but I am getting a little bit out. Oh wow, and look at that. I'd say they've well and truly got that packed out. They've started building all this honeycomb in the top, so I will clean that off before I put it back. Well, and these are pretty much packed with honey, and they've actually started capping the honey up here as well. So I'm guessing that in the honey super here, it's going to be pretty well packed with honey. Anyway, I'll clean a bit of this off. It has actually been a little while since I've been in here, longer than I would have liked, so I'll try to clean this off a bit. Let's put it down here. Actually, I'll leave it for now. So what I'm going to do, I'll lift this honey super off first. Make sure I leave the queen excluder on. Rightio. I'll lift this honey super up. It's going to be a little... Right, I'm leaving the queen excluder there, which is good. Okay, and I'll just put this down here. It is pretty heavy. It is chock-a-block full of honey, that thing. Alrighty. Now I'll just get the queen excluder. Now the reason I want to leave the queen excluder on the top here for now is because there's every possibility the queen could be on it. It's pretty well and truly stuck down too. Rightio. Now the queen doesn't seem to be on here. There's lots of propolis on there. No, I can't see her on there. So we'll just set that just down on top of there. Rightio. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from here, because this is the least likely to have the queen on it, I think, because it's the coolest bar. So I'll just loosen this one. Okay, loosen it there. Loosen it there. Rightio, and we'll lift this out. Make sure you lift it out nice and straight. Okay, and what have they got here? Wow, heaps of brood here. See if I can find the queen at all. Rightio, I can't see her there. Can see a drone there. Can't see the queen. So that's cool, but yeah, heaps of brood. And yeah, so that's pretty good. On here there's less brood on this side than there is on the other side. But yeah, lots of cat brood. I can't see any drone cells on this one, but I can see a few drones getting around here. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set this one just down here. Oops. Try not to squash too many bees there. Just so that I've got some room to work now. Okay. Have a look at this next one. Just loosen it off here. Rightio, now there's a little bit of burr comb on that with honey, and strangely enough no brood on here, on this frame here. Bit of pollen, a little bit of honey, a bit of burr comb going across. And can't see the queen there. A few drone cells on this one here. Got some drone cells just in this bottom corner here. And a few brood, cat brood on this side here, with actually one bee starting to come out. Can't see the queen again. Alright, so we'll put this back in. Oop, that upset them a bit. Alright, so I'll get this one out. I might give him a little bit of smoke. Alrighty, I'll lift this one. It's packed with bees. It's got a massive population here. Rightio. Again, like cat brood on here. Can't see any eggs at all, capped honey. Okay, on this side, a bit more cat brood. Looks like they've had a bit of a play making queen cells. Sometimes they sort of make practice cells for queen cells. It's actually got a bit of comb that they build on the bottom as well. I can't see the queen on this one. Can see a few drones. Alright, that's it. There's a few, looks like a few baby bees eating their way out of some cells here. So we'll put this one back. Okay, that was a bit gentler. Rightio. Rightio, a few drone cells on the bottom here. Can't see the queen now. Got some cap brood again. A few uncapped brood, one bee eating itself out. Can't see the queen on that side. I'm getting a bit stirred up. Can't see the queen there. A couple of drones. Again, cap brood. Rightio, I'll put that one back. Rightio, get this one out. Rightio, cap brood. It actually worries me that I can't really see any eggs in here at all. Can't say I've really seen any eggs at all, just cap brood. There was a bit of larvae, older larvae in that one there. Lots of drones. No queen. Getting a few drones there. Can't say I can see a whole lot of eggs or anything there, which is a bit of a concern. I'd like to see a varied pattern of brood. Rightio, go with this one. Rightio, what have we got on here? Cap brood again, heaps of honey, a few drone cells, a few drones. Can't see the queen there. Can't see the queen there again, like cap brood. Can't say I can see any eggs or uncapped brood. Bit of pollen in there. So that's just a bit of a concern. Not a very good laying pattern, just a lot of cap brood, so yeah, it's not quite what I would want. Okay, now I'll get this one out and see what's on here. Okay, now again, drones there. A little bit of brood on there, whole heap of honey. Again, can't see the queen here. And again, there's only a bit of cap brood, no real eggs or anything like that. So it's not really what I want to see in the brood nest. I want to see a varied range of eggs and brood of different ages. We'll see what's in this end one here. Rightio, one here. Got a heap of honey, no brood there. I didn't really expect brood on this one either. And again, a bit of honey in there, no brood. And a few dirty hive beetles. Get off out there, you little bugger. Alright, so they're that's all. I've saw 3 hive beetles here. Squash that little sucker if I can. Where'd he go? Lost him. Hopefully he fell on the ground somewhere. Alright, so a few hive beetles in there. Only seen 3 in the whole thing, so that's not too bad. Rightio, we'll put them back here now. Put this down. Rightio. Just push these up. Make some room to put this last one in. Rightio. Let's make sure we can't see her on here. And there's a lot of brood on this one, cap brood, but again no queen or anything, which, like I said, is a bit of a concern. Anyway, we'll put this back in. Rightio, put that back on, get this back on. Come on, you little buggers, get out of there. Rightio, get this honey super back on. Ugh. The lid's stuck to it. Oh yeah, that's really heavy. Rightio. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this honeycomb off because it is just going to make a mess here. So I'll clean it off and I'll put it here. It really goes to show I should have checked this much sooner. All this capped honey here. Amazing how much there is. Rightio. Alrighty. So yeah, the way they've got capped honey right up here in the top of the lid, I would bet there's going to be a heap of capped honey in the actual honey supers, which is pretty cool. I'll be able to get a few frames of honey off of them. They're not really very happy about this, but there's not really any other way to get this stuff off. Rightio. Now, there is a bit of bridge comb about, so Just have to be careful of that. Break what I can see at the top here. Alright, they're not really liking me doing this, but it's got to be done. So I probably won't lift all these frames, because I'll only have to lift a few to see that they're going to be packed full of and look at that. That frame is pretty much all full of capped honey. There's heaps there. The honey flows well and truly on here. Need to tuck that back in, that's for sure. Alright, now all I'm going to do, I'm just going to move these up. My bloody hive tool's covered in honey now, it's as slippery as. So I'm just going to move them up, and I'm just going to have a look down, because I can see these things are absolutely packed with honey. I can see they're capped right to the top, so no need to disturb them any more than what's required. There's heaps there. Yeah, there's bucket loads of honey in there. Rightio, now what I'll do, just so I can confirm what I believe, and that is that there's capped honey all the way through here, I'm just going to lift this one as well. Yeah, look at that. That's not all the way to the bottom. There's still a bit of uncapped honey there. You can see it's all capped at the top, and it's pretty heavy. It's pretty full of nectar. They're really just waiting for that to dry, because the nectar needs to dry. It has to have a minimum amount of... My gloves are getting slippery from all the honey. Yeah, there's got to be a minimum amount of water in them before they'll cap it. Otherwise, the water will all ferment and go horrible inside the comb. So I'll move these honeycomb back up now. Come on, get out of the way, you buggers. Rightio. Put this one back in. Rightio, that's there. Okay, I'll clean this wax out of here. Not a lot of honey in this wax here, it's mostly just empty wax. I hadn't really worked it up that far. Might do it the other way. There's more wax down here. Look out of the way, you buggers. All I'm doing is just scraping the wax off. Try not to get too many bees in the process. There's a few on the wax, there's not a whole lot here. But yeah, they certainly do have a huge population of bees in there. You can see all the ones flying around. There's a massive population here. They've done really well. They're only a fairly small hive in May. When I put here that, like, May's autumn here in Australia, so they've gone through winter. It's now November, the last month of spring. Rightio. Try and clear these guys off of here. Come on, you buggers. Rightio. Alright, and the reason I do this is to try and squash as few bees as possible. Yeah, I didn't get too many there. So there we go, we'll clip this back together. Straighten this all up. Right, there's that one. They'll be happier now that they're back together. And I'll start to calm down once I go. Oops. Rightio, and the last clip. Alright, and then we'll just put this strap back on. Right, I can see I'm going to have to trim this chicken wire back on here. This is just part of our anti-aviary that keeps the birds off our veggies. So put this M clip back on. There we go. They're all put back together. Anyway, that's it. I mean, this is full. I'm going to have to get my extractor ready now and take a few of those honeycomb off the top super there, and yeah, get some honey out of there and put it in some jars for us to use. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Like I said, I'm going to have to follow up on the queen situation there. Unfortunately, it looks like, I don't know what's happened, like I haven't been in there for a month or two now, and I only saw cat brood there. I didn't see any eggs or anything like that, so that's a bit of a concern. It just shows that the queen doesn't seem to be laying. Anyway, I'll sort that out, and I'll ask some people who know a bit more than me about that and find out what they think. Anyway, that's it for now, and until next time, happy productive gardening. Bye.